Today is the 1st of July 2024, and this will be our sixth video on algebraic expressions and solutions. Okay, and this is aimed for the higher students. The exam is done and dusted. Okay, everybody has taken their exams. All subject categories, all year groups have finished. Okay, so now you need to get sleep and rest and wait for your result. There is no time now thinking and having restless nights over that. So you can now catch up with your friends, your latest gossip, etc., etc. Okay, and I wish you all the best. Okay, I'll be um following it closely. Okay, especially the few people that I know that are using my platform. I wish you the very best, and I'll be following it very closely. Okay, now either you are going to do a November exam if there is one, or you are going to wait till next year. So if you are going to wait till next year, you have roughly uh 9 to 10 months to prepare, which is a lot. Okay, as I started last year, I told you, do not use your mobile phone, blah blah. The people who heard it and went according to it, they realized that it was easier to use the calculators when it came to it. Because if you use your phone, they won't let you use it during the exams. Okay, so um that is how it works. Okay, and also when I'm solving the question with you and I'm going through the notes that I've made, and I get to something and it doesn't make sense, you realize that I pause for a few seconds. Okay, and I do not panic. You should learn to do that. Okay, and it will help you a lot in life. Your ability to see problems and not panic in the face of it is a very good skill. With time, just be patient and calm and try and resolve it. Okay, because people will expect you to be panicking and doing other sort of things. So if they don't see that, they'll be wondering, what kind of human being are you when you have all these issues around you? It's a skill you can learn. Okay, and if you have it in an exam, so for instance, in an exam, you have 5 minutes left, and you realize that, oh, a couple of questions you went wrong, you can quickly change it. Okay, at times it gets put in a plus in place of a minus and resolving it. Okay, so I wanted to say that to you. Thank you to all my subscribers. Okay, uh I want more subscribers, and then if you subscribe, please share, like, follow, give us nice comment, invite other people to subscribe. It helps us circulate. We need to let more people know there are people out there who will not have the chance of extraction, but just by knowing about this platform, it can help them a lot. Okay, and then in addition to that, if the account is not yours, ask permission from the account holder, or ask somebody to help you open your own account. In the comment section, please follow my notes/script. I'll always write it because maths is full of numbers, and you know what, at times you want to say plus and then you end up saying minus. You want to say the square root of 5 and then you end up saying 5. Okay, follow the notes. Okay, beware of scammers. Okay, please beware. It's election time, and then with this postal thing, they will send you an email and say that you need to pay an additional charge for your postage to be delivered. It's all lies. Okay, if somebody uses this platform to solicit for fund from you for other, it's their business, it's lies, it's not coming from here. Okay, now recap. Watch last video for recap. We did more factorization. Okay, we did the ones that I felt was a bit complex, with maybe the coefficient of y squared more than 1. So maybe you have 6y squared, 8x squared, 10x squared. Okay, I might do another video and solve different kinds of questions. I don't know how that will work. Or I will just add the questions I have to the next series of more possible exam questions. Is that okay? Now, today, difference of two squares. But now you see how important it is in maths. Okay, so this is non-calculator. So 10 squared minus 2 squared. It's not in algebra form, but it's in numbers form. So you have 10 minus 2, which is 8. 10 plus 2, which is 12. So without the calculator, 8 times 12 is 96. Okay, if you are good at your times table, but if not, 12 times 12, 24. Okay, 24, you double it, you get 48. You double it again, you get 96. That will be the 8th time. Okay. 25 all squared minus 10 all squared. Okay, I hope here I said 10 all squared minus 2 all squared. So now 25 all squared minus 10 all squared. 25 minus 10 is 15. 25 plus 10. Okay, here again, that is not right. 25 plus 10 is 35. So you don't need to panic. Okay, you don't need to panic. But 25 minus 10 is 15. So now it's 15 times 35. Okay. So 15 times 35 is 525. Somebody will be asking, how does she know all this? Because I taught you estimate earlier. Okay, so at times I can sit here and be looking at something and I think it's wrong and I follow instinct. Okay, so you can do that for yourself in the exam, even though it's non-calculator, because and it can come in the calculator as well. Okay, so 25 plus 10, that is 35. Okay, maybe I did 25 plus 15 because I wrote 15 here, because at times you were in a hurry and you want to get ahead of yourself. But that is not an excuse. You can do the same in an exam. So you just calm down. So now 35 times 15 is 525. So you saved yourself a mark actually, just by calming down. Okay, let's look at the next one. 80 minus 40 is 40. 80 plus 40 is 120. So 4 times 12 will be 48. And then you have 1 0 there, 1 0 there, so 0 0. So it will be 4,800. You can do this without the calculator. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. And even this you can do it without the calculator. So 15 times 35. So you do 15 times 10, which is 150. Okay, so 20 times 20 will be 300. Okay, times 30 will be 450. Half of um 150 is 75. So if you add 450 to 75, you get 525. Okay, so at times when you see these things, you don't have to panic. You can still do this without a calculator. And that is what I want you to learn, because math is full of numbers. You have the ability to uh, muddy up at times, okay? But all you need is calmness. That's why solve the easy questions, not just math, physics, any mathematical paper. Solve the easy questions and leave the challenging questions in the end. Because if you do that, at the end of the day, you can always go back with like 15 or 20 minutes left over to look at the answers you've written and change whatever you have to change. Now, this 10 squared minus 5 squared will be 10 minus 5, which is 5. 10 plus 5, which is 15. So here again, you can do 15, double it, that will be 30, double it again, 60, and then add 15, so you get 75. Okay, so hope these things are helping you. These are tips. Okay, as I said, I didn't start thinking I was going to give mastication. But as I thought about the tips, at times some of these things help you help the student understand. Okay, so because when your teacher is at home preparing notes or doing the PowerPoint, most of the time they use the computers. But here you are, assuming you are just there with you don't have a computer to tell you in your answer booklet. These are some of the things you can do. But the more you do it in your mind and you use your knowledge of estimate, you can see an answer and you think it is wrong. All right. But if it's wrong and you double check, well, it is your answer booklet. If you double check and it's wrong and you make it right before you hand over the paper, then it's good for you. But assuming you don't do anything about it and you hand over the paper, then that is also not right, is it? So I could have ignored it and left it and done the video and submitted it. But at the end of the day, if somebody saw it, what is the so you want to be close closely right. Okay, but even if you get it wrong, you always have the chance to, if it's an exam, no, but if it's a classwork, you have the chance to go and relearn it before you do your exams. Okay. Now, today, we want to do quadratic expressions, and this will be our first case one. Okay, we want to see how we can solve quadratic expressions when we can easily factorize. Okay, so if I look at this, they said find the values of a and b such that x squared minus 10 plus 18 equals to x minus a all squared plus b. Okay, we haven't done this question before. I had the question like this and I thought I'll leave it till now. Okay, so you have this. Okay, x minus 10 minus x, x squared minus 10 plus, sorry, x squared minus 10x plus 18. You have to find a and b such that x minus a all squared plus b plus b. So you need to convert this quadratic equation into this form, and then you find the a and the b. Okay, so now we start from the left hand side. So we have x squared minus 10x plus b. Okay, that is our first equation. Now we need to equate it to this form. So x minus a all squared plus b. If we simplify, it becomes x minus a into bracket x minus a plus b. So now we are going to expand, which we've done in a video. Okay, so here we use this x, multiply everything, use this a, multiply everything in the second bracket. We take note of the sign, and then we add b. So x times x is x squared. X minus a times minus a is minus ax. Yes, I realized I was saying x minus a is x times minus a. Okay, in the last video, I did that a couple of times. So it's x times minus a. So even though I'm not saying the times, it's x times minus a. The here is minus a times x. So x times minus a is minus ax. Then we use the minus a, multiply everything in this bracket. That is our expansion. So minus a times x will be another minus a. Minus a times minus a will be plus a squared. And then we add b. So x squared minus 2ax, because minus ax will be minus 2ax. Then plus a squared, which is the 1, plus b. Okay. So now x minus a all squared plus b, okay, it's not b squared, plus b will become x squared minus 2ax, okay, plus a squared plus b. Now we need to compare 1 and 2, and we need to equate, because this x squared minus 10x plus 18 will be equal to x minus a all squared plus b. Okay, so now we need to equate the expanded form of this to that equation. So if we equate, okay, if we equate now, look at what we got. We've got x squared, then we have minus 2ax plus a squared plus b. So if we want to look at the quadratic equation, okay, here, x squared, so we leave it alone because it's 1x squared, 1x squared, we leave it alone. Now let's look at the x and x. Minus 10x minus 2ax. So here, because the minus 10 will be equal to 2ax. Okay, or minus 10 will be equal to minus 2ax, because that is the coefficient of x, and on this side of both sides of the equation. So I can conveniently say that minus 2a equals minus 10. So a equals to 5 there. Now 18, that is the constant. So I can say here that a squared plus b equals 18. Both have the plus sign, so I can just use them. Okay, so if I do the x1, I have minus 10 will be equal to minus 2a. So a will be 5 here. Okay, and a squared plus b will be 18 here. This a squared plus b will be 18. Now, earlier, I found out that a is 5. So if a is 5, 5 squared plus b will be equal to 18. Okay, so 5 squared plus b will be 18. So b will be 18 minus 25, which is minus 7. So what have I done? I found a and b. Okay, so after expanding this and equating it and using the coefficient of x squared, x and the constant, I found a and b. So now x squared minus 10x plus 18 will be equal to x minus a we found to be 5 plus b we found to be minus 7. Okay, now assuming we are asked to find the value of x such that this equation equals 0 here. Okay, assuming we are supposed to find that, then it means we can equate this to 0, or this is to 0. So assuming the new equation we found a and b. So we can conveniently say that x minus 5 all squared minus 7 equals 0. Assuming we're asked to solve it, if that is the second part of the equation. Okay, so now x minus 5 all squared, if we bring our minus 7 to this side, it will become plus 7. Okay, because this is equal to 0. Okay, so x minus 5, that is squaring. So if to take the square of, we need to square root it. Okay, so x minus 5 will be equal to plus or minus square root of 7. So x will be equal to, that is minus 5. If it comes to the other side of the equation, we have 5 plus or minus root of 7. Okay, here is plus or minus because to get rid of the square, we need to square root, and if we square root, it's either plus or minus. So x will be 5 plus root of 7, or 5 minus root of 7. Okay, there. So we have found x using our values for a and b. With this quadratic equation, if we equate to 0, that is if we are asked to do that. Now, I had another example to bring, but because our time is fast spent, I'm going to leave it. So that is the first part, okay? We'll consider the second part, that is the case 2 of solving using this quadratic formula, which we've done several times and which I've brought questions in some possible exam questions. So this we will do it in our next video. Okay, so go and have a look at what I've just done with you. Okay, how I used a compared and found the a and b, equate it to 0. That is if I've been asked to do that. Use a and b to find my values of x. So tomorrow we'll use this equation again, which you've seen several times on this platform, to find the value of x. But in this case, the quadratic equation should be equal to 0, and it should be such that you can't easily factorize. Okay, so we'll have a look at that tomorrow. Please invite people to follow us, to subscribe. If you get the video, like and share, please. Like and share. It's very important. Nice comment will be appreciated. Follow my notes/script. Don't misuse people's account. Ask permission from the account holder or open your own account. Okay, please follow my notes/script. Okay, and beware of scammers. Okay, please beware of scammers. Okay, thank you very much for coming along with me and watching today's video with me, and I'll see you in the next.